we're here at World of Concrete. I'm Shannon Blakely, the Vice President of Marketing and Digital for Bosch North America. And we have a great booth experience here in Las Vegas. Really excited to show you through. You can come down and see some really fun ways to experience our brand and also many of our new products that we're launching this year. So I have Philip Gassau here with me. He's our Director of Product Management in North America. Philip, tell us a little more about the products.
All right, we're super excited to be here this year. We have 32 new products launching in 2023. 18 of those are launching right here now as we're on camera with you guys. We're really excited to do a hands-on experience with all of them. So come by the booth and we'll take you on a little tour through the different phases of construction. The 32 new tools that we're launching this year are going to touch all of them. So we're excited to have you guys. Let's go on a little tour here. Okay, we're now at the frame and form station here with Anastasia today at World of Concrete. Today we're going to look at at our new high-power 18-volt Profector circular saw, blade left. It's the GKS 18V-26L. This saw is really going to deliver on the promise of corded performance in a cordless tool. It's powered by our bi-turbo brushless motor, as well as our core 18-volt battery platform. With the 8 and the 12 amp hour battery, you really unlock that additional power, as well as it's combined with our turbocharger that recharges to 80% an 8 amp hour battery in 26 minutes. Okay, so what does this saw feature here? It has this 360-degree pivoting dust port, so you can really direct that dust away from your body. It is, like I said, blade left, which is kind of like started as a regional trend, but is now spreading more and more across the country, and it's getting more popular with users. If the saw is held in your right hand, you gain better visibility to the cut line. Also, this saw comes with a 2 5/8 cutting capacity, which makes cutting of 2x material super easy. It also features a 50-degree bevel, so any kind of cut you need to do with an angle in there, not a problem at all. And also, actually, it has a cut line LED. So another feature, you can really ensure that you cut where you want it to show. Okay, Anastasia, why don't you go show us about it?
Sounds good, thank you.
Wow, thank you, Anastasia. All right, let's move on from frame and form over to demolition. All right, so welcome to the demolition station. We're featuring our most powerful 18-volt Profector reciprocating saw. This saw comes with a 1/1/8 stroke length and 0 to 2,900 strokes per minute, which makes it the most efficient recip saw out there. This saw features an inline cutting mode, which is really important for demolition work or metal cutting. Also, it has an orbital mode if you want to cut really fast in wood. It also comes with a saw hook if you want to hang the tool somewhere, which is really convenient. And really important, it comes with a feature called lockjaw, which is a quick change system of the blades. Specifically, when you cut metal, these blades get really, really hot, and you don't want to touch them with your hands. So with the lockjaw, well, maybe you can do this quickly. You can eject the blade real quick, and then also, without having to touch the chuck, you can insert it again. Really quick, really efficient here. Nice feature for the user. Okay, Will, why don't you show us how this thing cuts?
Yeah.
All right, that looked pretty good, and it seems like it felt good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're at our shipping station here with Mike. We want to talk about the new SDS Max 1 5/8 SDS Max hammer. This hammer comes with 6.7% foot-pounds of impact energy. This is more powerful than its corded predecessor, which is really impressive on a single 18-volt platform. Again, this hammer is also part of our Profector platform, same like the other two products which you just saw, really delivering on the promise of corded performance on a cordless tool here. Again, 6.7 foot-pounds of impact energy. This tool comes with kickback control, which is a really important feature for our users when drilling into rebar. Often the drill bit may bind up in a situation and would take the tool on a ride, and then your wrist or your arm is really in danger. With Bosch sensor technology and kickback control, we can avoid having any kickback here. The other thing or the other feature that this tool has is vibration control. If you drill with this or chip with this tool all day long, there's a lot of vibration that goes into your body. Vibration control helps you to reduce this. This tool also comes with a user interface where you can see the status of the battery. If it's green, it says it's like between 120%. If it turns orange, it's below 20%, and at red, once the battery is empty. This tool also features Variolock, which is really important for chipping applications, where you, when you have, for example, a flat chisel, and you wanted the chisel to be directed in a certain angle, then you can switch it here to Variolock, and you have the possibility to turn the chisel to exactly the angle that you need it to be at. Another feature that this tool has is called soft start. For example, if you think of big and expensive hotel lobbies, and you need that hole to go exactly where you need it to be, soft start ensures a slow ramp of RPMs, and with that ensures that you can drill exactly where you want it to be. All right, I think we talked enough. Mike, show us what this thing can do. All right, moving on to our tuck pointing station here with Anna today. Tuck pointing is a very popular application in the eastern part of the United States, where there are a lot of brick buildings and where the weather and the climate gets really cold in the winter. Those mortar joints which you see here on the wall behind me, every now and then they need to be replaced because they get cracks. So with me is Anna. As I mentioned before, we are showcasing our new ProFactor 18-volt 5 to 6-inch grinder. Now newly with a pedal switch design. That is really important for applications where you have to turn the grinder on and off many times. Very popular also in the metal fabrication industry. On the grinder today, we have the X-Lock locking mechanism. X-Lock offers 5 times faster wheel change, and you no longer need to bring a wrench. On side switch or on regular spindle grinders, if you lost your wrench, you had a problem. With X-Lock, that no longer plays into it because you have a very efficient quick lock system. You click on the blade. Once you hear the audible click, your grinder is good to go. On the grinder, we're showcasing today our 4.5-inch X-Lock tuck pointing blade, which we're also launching here at the show right now, which is really exactly made to the right thickness for the mortar groove that we'll see Anna cutting in a moment. That grinder also features a safety brake, meaning once you take the hand of the paddle lock, the grinder will stop within seconds to really make sure the grinder is safe for the user. It also features kickback control. If a grinder would ever to come into a bind and it would kick back, there's Bosch sensor technology in the grinder that would make the grinder stop. Okay, Anna, why don't you show us how this thing works?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, now you moved clearly with the tuck pointing blade, you were able to perfectly remove the mortar. So now the regular worker would clean it out and would then be able to apply fresh mortar. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
All right, more new products from Bosch coming. Now we're at our measuring tool station here with the latest and greatest from our detection team. What you can see here, what Ricardo, who's with me here today, holds in his hands, our new Detect 200C detection tool. Comes with Bosch radar technology. This tool can find all kinds of elements in all kinds of materials up to 8 inches deep. So which is really important if you want to make any installations or drill into this, that you can see what's in there. This tool has a really cool user interface where you can even take screenshots of the material that you're seeing, which is really important that if you have to go back to it or you want to show it to someone else. Also, it features software that can be updated, which is really crucial because if new building materials come out or new things that are currently not featured in the software, you can add on to it, and that is really key. All right, Ricardo, why don't you show us how this thing works?
Yeah, sure. So here in your right side, you can see how deep the material is, and below you can see what kind of material you are scanning.
All right, thank you, Ricardo. All right, hope everybody's pumped about the new tools that we just saw. Tons of new tools coming, 18 already now, launching this right now at World of Concrete, 32 new tools coming in 2023.
All right, thanks, Philip. What a great tour. So we're here now in our brand experience area of the booth, and we have a really cool 3D photo booth experience where you can stand in this container behind me. It makes it look like you're actually standing on the ledge of that I-beam there. Very, very fun. This is done for us by an artist named Nate Baranowski, and he did a great job for us. Lots of people have been coming down and taking a picture, and I'm standing here actually now with Jason Livery, who's an artist that is working on these hard hats for us. So for those who place orders at the show, you're entered to win one of these hats. Jason, which hard hat have people really been gravitating towards?
The Bulldog was the top attention getter yesterday, but nobody's really seen the Bear yet. This is one that we're featuring today, so I'm anxious to see what the reaction is, and I'll have a more of a better answer for you later on today once I get more reactions from everybody that sees the ones coming out today. So I hope they all come out and check it out because this is a new design, and we'll actually have a new design tomorrow as well that we haven't even talked about yet.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So that is our live stream. Thank you for coming through our booth, and we hope to see you down here tomorrow.